Here we have the outside of the Venus Deluxe 460. If I firstly open up the gas locker, you'll see that we have room in here for 2 gas bottles. The regulator just sits here, and then the hose comes off the regulator and screws into the gas bottle just here. This is tightened with a gas spanner. Bottle on and off on the top. Do make sure that the bottle is isolated for travel. Also in here we have the corner steady winding handle, the wheel brace, which also is the brace to put the power touch motor mover on and off. Next we have one of the corner steady wind points. Water into the caravan just here. To remove the truma submersible pump, just pull on the blue trigger just here. And then when you plug it back in, make sure it clicks back into place and locks in. You can also, with this particular truma point, add a carbon filter to filter the water. These last approximately 35 days. When you install a new one, just put the month and the week that it was installed, and it will then tell you when it then needs to be changed. Next we have the battery locker. So we have the leisure battery just here, mains hook up just here, and we also have the isolator point for the motor mover. Vents for the Dometic fridge. Again, we don't need to necessarily do anything with these, just make sure that nothing is obstructing them, and again avoid trying to spray too much water at them when cleaning. Grey water drains just here, so anything that goes down the plug holes comes out at these 2 points here. And then we have the toilet just here. So before use, fill up your flush water tank, so you can pop your pink solution in here if you wish, and then top the rest up with water, either using a hose pipe or a watering can. Never travel with this completely full, as it will slosh around and make a mess everywhere. So to drain it down for winterization and for travel, if we now come to where the actual cassette is located, you will see tucked up just here where my finger is a little bung. So remove the cassette, pop a small little bucket just here, and then pop it out to drain it down. With the cassette itself, remove the cap and add your toilet chemical before use. This is also where it empties from. Just remember that when you are pouring it away, to hold the button in just here, this will release the vacuum inside. It's also advisable to keep this seal lubricated. Thetford do their own seal lubricants, but any silicone based lubricant is fine. This is a good way of giving the cassette a good clean. If any debris was to wrap itself around the float mechanism, giving you a false reading, you can gain access to it just here. All of these cassettes now are on wheels with a pull-out handle. As we now come round to the rear, we can see both of the rear corner steadies and their wind points. spare wheel just located there in the Alco carrier. Caravan weight plate just here, so it will give you the unladen weight and the fully laden weight just there. It will also give you the wheel nut torque settings as well. As we move further along, we then have the wet locker just here. Also in here we have a 3-pin socket, and then lastly we have the barbecue point. As you can see, the barbecue adapter is attached with a cable tie at the moment, so remove and then pop the hose over this rib section just here from the barbecue. Make sure it's secured with a Jubilee clip. Then this end here plugs in where my finger is. Once it's plugged in, you'll be able to turn the gas on and use the barbecue. To remove it, just push on the collar here and it will then pop back out again.